morning, my loves. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. It is Student Jin. Ordered my Xbox today, just waiting to arrive now. No more long loading times. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Hey, mister. So how you two doing today? How you doing? Who's excited for some Dragon Age Veilguard? I was playing Inquisition, but I've played Inquisition before, and it's such a long game. Especially with the waiting times you have to do to do a lot of the map quests and crap. So we're gonna go with the most recent game, and I'm excited. You're sick? I'm sorry to hear that, mister. Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick. So excited for this.
As Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
And that's where you come in. Alright. Sense of an ancient fallen empire pushed to the margins of the past. Some elves are building a brighter future by exploring the civilization's lost wonders. Kunari, feared and envied for their size and strength, some Kunari follow a strict philosophy from their homeland, while others joined different cultures generations ago. Human, ambitious and prosperous people, humanity's various kingdoms are ascendant powers of this age. Clever and tough in equal measures, dwarves cannot dream or wield magic, but possess a mysterious and ancient bond with the earth. While dwarves cannot use magic, their combat skills are feared across the Adas. Well, let's... Are there more body types? There are. Alright, there's... So you can I customize it? Okay, I can't customize. Oh wow, okay. This is okay. Hey, Dying Toast, how you doing? Little elf girl, yeah, little elf girl. I like that complexion. Vitiligo. I don't see that changing anything. Does this have anything to do with jaw overbite? Is there nothing for the lipsies? For the lips? Maybe on the chin? Nope. Larynx. Scalp. Alright. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. But you can see boobies? I need to do something. Can I have bigger boobies? Apparently that's as big as they get. That's fine. Skin tone. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing well enough. That I'm nearly legendary 4, by the way. Just 18k XP more. Awesome, Sungjin. So you already got those formats to good use? Yeah, that was super nice of you, by the way. I saw that you did that, mister. Can I just have, like... No. Eye color. Heterochromia, please. Or do I just... okay. So, they kind of limit what you can do in this. Now I have no idea how nice and how many. Eyebrows. Eyelashes. Big ass eyelashes. I like it. You also have mascara. Okay, I can dig it. Nose shape. Is there a better nose I like? I like that nose. Up here's the mouth shape and position. Lip thickness. Maybe I don't want my lip thickness up too much. Check out these ear shapes. Yeah, that works for me. Now I get to check out the hairstyles. Let's start all the way from the top. Let's see, I got him a few. I need only 134 for the rest of the weapons. A few, shut up. Yesterday you said 127. Didn't I say 167 first? Nah, I'm confused, but yeah, minus yours, plus 3. 94 then. Oh, that's cute hair. It's actually super cute. That's also super cute. Actually, you know what? before we do that, redhead, redhead. Ah, I love the hair. Pretty. I think I already know what I'm going to go for, though. So many hairstyles. I love it. This one. Eye makeup. Oh. Ah, so there are, like, okay. No, I do like that. Oh, is that? Where was it? This one? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Color intensity. What's up, kitty? Yeah, kitty? Glitter style. Can't really see them. Ah. Nah, I'm good. I'm taking so long to do this, but I actually am really liking how this is turning out. Hey Arcade, how you doing? You're streaming really early? Yeah, so yeah, I got like 10 packs, so 34 months. Nice! Hey Vlishnikov. And yeah, Arcane, this is going to be the start of a new stream schedule. I'm going to be trying to do all day streams. Meow, kitty, meow. Or do I like it better with no lip? So can I not just make my lips very dark colored? Alright. We're almost there. Perfect for you, honestly. Yeah. All day streams, you spoil us. Yeah. I love hanging out with you guys. So, we're just gonna do it as much as we can. Let's see here. I kind of like that it spreads down to the neck. I think there was one up here that I like the look of. Don't even see that one. Is it this one? I think it was that one, but honestly, I kind of like the snake. So, oh, you get body tattoos too? Dude. There's body tattoos. It's freaking awesome. Like, dude. Honestly, I think I like the first one the best. Does anyone have tattoos IRL? I don't, but I want to have them. Got some weird scarring going on. That just looks like a tattoo instead of scarring. You know what? No scarring. I think I want to come back over to the eyes. There we go. Just a slight difference in the eyes, but I kind of like it. And then paint. What is paint? Alright. Paint is extra tattoo stuff, pretty much. And I do not care for any of it. So... oh, you can change the lighting? That's so nice. What's on my back? I got hair. Oh, you were talking about Mr. My mom keeps trying to convince me to get some. Your mom, huh? Alright, what do you guys think of her? I think she looks awesome. And it only took me 23 minutes. Okay, so now we get to choose our class. Derek's probably going to be in this one, so I don't want to do Rogue. I always want him in my party. Explore. Mages can specialize in specific forms of combat. Embrace the dark, drain life from enemies, and cast spells that arrive with the essence of death itself. Call the void, freeze enemies in their tracks, and summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. Alright. Alright. Be the Storm, channel potent spells for close quarter combat infused with lightning's wrath. Alright, that looks freaking cool. Alright. Explore this one. Become a Knight's Blade, steal life, and risk death to gain incredible unnatural abilities. Leap into the fray, wield massive, punishing weapons while rushing enemies to deal devastating blows. Beat the shield, shrug off damage while summoning righteous fire down on enemies. Alright. How about you? Draw your skill, parry, and dodge past enemies to gain strength with every strike. Set the stage, deploy explosives and turrets that devastate enemies, then pick them off with arrows. Ooh. Hunt the enemy, snipe enemies from afar using artifacts that charge arrows with dangerous, powerful magic. Now let's check out this armor. Rook is a Grey Warden. Legion military order sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Bonded in blood. Gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Deal increased damage with Darkspawn. Base defense and health are slightly increased. Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathan forests. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality warping magic. Get reputation with the Veil Jumpers, increased versus Fate Touched, and increased critical damage and weak point damage. Shadow Dragon. This underground resistance opposes corrupt rulers and slavery into Vinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. Gain reputation with the Shadow Dragon Spore. Deal increased damage against Notori. And your class-specific resource generates slightly faster. Oh, that's an interesting outfit. Rook is Lord of Fortune, an informal collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Ravane. The rowdy lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. Deal increased damage versus mercenaries. Okay. Warren Watcher. This elite necromantic order explores the mysteries of life, death, and tends to the undead in Navarre's sprawling Grand Necropolis. Gain repetition with Warren Watchers. Deal increased damage versus undead and demons. Alright. And then the Antivan Crows. Swift knives in the dark, crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antiva's shadowy protectors. If I could be a summoner... When restless spirits threatened the inhabitants of the Grand Necropolis, Rook took decisive action to protect both the living and the dead. Discovered by undead inside a Grand Necropolis tomb as an infant, Rook was raised by Mourn Watch necromancers, eventually joining the Order. During a civil war between undead nobility, known later as the War of the Banners, she led a daring attack on the rebellion's dueling leaders. It was a success, quelling the war and saving lives, but Rook's destruction of these undead nobles was controversial. Some Mourn Watchers feared Rook had offended the Order's aristocratic patrons and encouraged her to travel for a while. Rising Lord of Fortune, skilled at breaking into lost tombs and ruins, Rook killed a corrupt Ravani noble to prevent an ancient evil from being given to the Venatori. Her actions were correct. It saved the lives of expedition members, but some Ravani nobles were resentful because the success of the Lord's expeditions relied on Ravani authorities looking the other way. It seemed wise for Rook to step away while temper settled. You know what? Is there actual necromancy? I need to look this up real quick before I make my decision. Okay, so you don't summon. I did that right. I did that. Lives are at stake. Ryuk defied orders to rescue people from the mystic perils of Arlathan. On an expedition to ruins in Arlathan Forest, the Veil Jumpers found ruins that contained important lost lore and deadly danger. Barely surviving the ruins' ancient magical defenses, Rook's small team recovered an invaluable map leading to a hidden area of the forest. Although the team escaped, other Veil Jumpers found themselves trapped. Rook chose to return to the ruins, saving her teammates' lives but losing the map. She was lauded for her bravery, but the map's loss caused some resentment among the Veil Jumper leaders. So, play style. Plunge into the story with more forgiving combat, a balanced combat experience. I'm going to go with story.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Time to get to work. What's he been saying now? Well, we're not in trouble.
Well, we're not in trouble. Let's move. Well, we made it. I'm happy we're here. All of us.
I'm happy we're here. I'm happy we're here. All of us. I'm happy we're here. I'm happy we're here. All of us. Hi. We'll be working together.
You can customize the voice. Oh, 1 second. What am I doing here? Oh, okay. You can customize the main character and a few events from the previous games. This will have some minor effects on the story, but can't be skipped if you wish to move on. Alright. 8 years ago. Well, let's go ahead and change stuff. Okay, I did have
I won't let this stand.
here we go. Friendship and romance. I was going to romance Solus. The Inquisition made a brave decision to give up power before it was corrupted any further. She saw that the Inquisition had grown so large it had become easy for others to misuse the many resources at its disposal. The Inquisitor disbanded it all and let her people choose new paths for their own. It wasn't surprising when the Inquisitor relinquished power to the Chantry. The Inquisition was founded by one of its most faithful knights, and it ties to its newest leader, Divine Victoria. Some members of the Inquisition simply became part of the Chantry, while others went their own way. Well, I think I would do disbanded. Solus vanished in order to put his plans into motion. The Inquisitor pledged to stop him. Declared the danger Solus posed was so great, he had to be stopped no matter the cost. Even though her influence had diminished, the Inquisitor still had contacts and old friends who began to hunt for the wolf. Solus vanished in order to put his plans into motion, refused to give up on him. She believed she saw genuine regret in Solus and that he didn't truly want to go through with his plans. She vowed to save her friend from dooming both the world and himself. The Inquisitor's influence had diminished, but she still had contacts. Began searching for the Dread Wolf. We'll go with vow to save Solus. Finalize past adventure? Yes. Backstory: Veil Jumper, class Mage, lineage Elf, and this was just what I messed with, right? So, are you sure you're ready? I can change my appearance later in the game. I don't think I will. Oh, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium.
Why is he in the Imperium?
But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Looks so pretty so far. Whoop!
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumart Plaza. That's where you'll find Nevgalis.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Varric!
Your friend Nevgalis is at Dumart Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
See, you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Oh my lord.
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nevgalis and stop Solus.
This is so pretty already, guys. I'm so excited.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Do I need to interact with you guys at all? No? Varric, why aren't you walking towards me, hon? Am I leading the way now, Varric? Is that it?
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
Ooh.
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza, and Nev will get us to Solus.
Oh, Lord.
Watch out!
Let's go. Let's go.
It's Solus.
Whoa.
On purpose.
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes out from...
Oh,
The
shit.
whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Whoa.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Is that who I think it is? It is.
You all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
Hi, Mickey.
Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They
Hello.
grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Combat? Combat? Can I smack things now? Let me smack things now.
Demon.
Woo! For an light attack with X, you use your light attack up to 3 times in a row to create an attack chain. Alright.
Here they come.
Alright, alright, alright. I'm digging it.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
Is
I don't
there
get
other loot that I can find
Solus
in here?
tears down the veil. Doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
So there is other loot I can find. So, let us just spend some time gathering. You know, these people are probably dead as hell, and I'm just taking the coin purses that they dropped when they died. They got taken away by demons.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Crap. Let's move.
Oh man.
They're the ones who made trouble at the bar.
Predatory cultists!
Nope.
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Alright, I like the combat so far. That looks like fun. Burning hell, doggo. Destroy nearby crystals to bring it down. Okay, so the crystal's just right there.
For intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Crossed paths with them in the Veil Jumpers. They were hunting for magic and putting people in danger.
All citizens must remain in
Combat's punchy. I like it.
fully contained.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Let's go. Whee!
They're allies of Ned Gallus! Kill them all!
Use our right button to select a new arcane shot ability. It requires 100 mana to use. Mages. Oh shit! That's cool. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I can dig it.
Venatori, take your revenge!
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Varric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time.
Oh, she's
Then
missing
the
a leg.
sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but she tends to think in straight lines.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
She's cool. I like her.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
I don't think staying in their homes is gonna help them, bud. Just,
So,
I
if
know.
we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Demon doggies, demon doggies.
I'm getting too old for this.
Can I smash barrels? No.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Oh.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Is there anything around the corner? Yeah, there is one. That was 11 gold. Nice. Alright. Hold RT to channel your magical energy into a beam. Channeling this attack consumes mana.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
I'm surprised I'm not getting more loot bags out of enemies.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
That's telling a story right there. Oh, I can't wait to see the Dreadwolf. The Dreadwolf probably looks so freaking cool.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Money.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
Poor dragons. Don't be mean to the doggies. Or the dragons.
With demons.
Mages can use orb and dagger combinations. Use X to attack with the orb and Y to attack with the dagger. Orb attacks are much quicker than staff attacks, but with shorter range. Each hit with the orb applies an arcane mark to the target. On the third, it becomes an arcane bomb. Spider to attack will make the arcane bomb explode. Alright. Alright.
There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Puzzle.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Chuckles.
Can I get there from here? Yeah. Not what I meant to do. Activate. Fall
Nice
damage?
work.
Let's see what's on the other
Maybe
side.
fall damage. Maybe fall damage. I don't know. This place is so cool looking.
This
Oh
the
man,
big
look at the
glowing
water.
window you saw earlier, Rook.
I think it's an alluvian. I've seen a few in Arlethan Forest. They're elven.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
He must have. No loot in the room. None at all. Oh well.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Oh no, more demons. Who would have thought?
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Okay, you can break pots and stuff.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Okay, I can do an agile attack when I'm run. Okay, that gives you potions. Okay.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left light. Might want to hurry.
Money.
Almost there.
Do. I feel like can I? Is there a way that I can mouse sensitivity? Is the difference for controller? Yeah. Let's do that. Better.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Uh-oh. Hey, big boy.
We have to stop this demon quickly. How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Ouch.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Hi, Solus.
take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks.
I hope this doesn't get
Whatever else
Varric
he is,
killed.
He's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Take care of the team for me.
I really hope this doesn't get Varric killed.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hi, Solus.
All right, let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
You better talk fast. We can't hold these demons.
Maybe combat's a little too easy.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
You broke Bianca!
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Not Bianca!
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Harding, you're with me.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
This is it!
Bring down that scaffolding!
Bring down that scaffolding. Let's go.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
He's mad now, guys. Barrick, please don't die. Barrick's dead. Barrick, no!
Barrick! 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 Oh no, no, no! Harding!
Let's go! This way! This way!
Well then. Dragon Age Veilguard. Alright, that's the end of the game. Or you gotta remake your character now. You rolled a natural one.
You have no idea what you have done.
Solus. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic.
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
So all I have to do to get away from you is wake up.
And how much experience do you have willing yourself from sleep to wakefulness?
Can't be that hard.
While you practice, perhaps you would like to hear about the consequences of your actions.
Meaning?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen.
Want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have
Barrick,
done.
you're okay.
This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
Okay. Okay. So more options are actually their own
I did
section
my
now.
best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the expedition where you lost that invaluable map, but saved your friends. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for Elfroot.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me... I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Technically, the plan worked. That was the steam I got. Okay, I can't talk to you. Can I talk to you?
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Instructions to the lighthouse. Once the lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of Ivanris. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade, and who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, even help you understand different tongues. For those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire, should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow. I will help. Alright. He wants me to go down the stairs that way, so why not? The movement almost feels like Assassin's Creed a little bit. you in here, Maeve?
Whoa.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
She's super pretty.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Level 2. Open skill screen, acquire new skills. Alright. Deathcaller Evoker, train him in Thrashel Streets. The Shadow Dragon Evoker uses ice to control the battlefield. No, stop it. Stop it. Weaving magic and melee together, the Crow special spellblade wields both dagger and orb to serve death to their foes. Launch to the Necropolis. Okay. Mastery of the Power of Winter. Shadow Dragon, controlling the battlefield through presents precise timing of the storm. Lightning bursts. Focus on orc damage and rapid movements to quickly take out enemies. Unleash the elemental power of Inferno to burn enemies and deal a sustained damage over time. Focus on weakening enemies and dealing damage over time. Use long-range staff attacks to inflict necrotic damage. You know what? Does that mean I need to get this? Alright. Jump attacks guarantee critical hits. Alright. Physical resistance. Damage versus frozen. Alright. I'm probably going to completely I'm probably going to completely build my character wrong, but hey, first time.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
You don't slow down for much, do you?
You sound just like Varric. And I always said, well, someone's got to keep you on your toes, old man. So, that's what I'm here to do. That's what I have to do. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
Alright, girly. Oh, give me... Why are you mewing so much, buddy? No nap time. would Nave be? This way? Open sesame. The dining hall, huh? Ooh, secret chest. Secret chest. Love it when there's secrets. Yes, give me the shinies. Okay, where would Maeve be then? Over here? Secret
Wisps.
tunnel.
Figures they're in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
A bad start. Unless you always meet people when something's on fire.
Most of the time. It comes with a line of work.
Right. You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Okay, so step one is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step two?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
Yep. Well said. Well said. Okay. There was also no way for me to go up there. Looks like there might be a time when it repairs itself, or we get a chance to repair it, but no. Did my stream die? Twitch being weird, Twitch being weird, Twitch being weird. Alright.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks, we all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
While I was out cold. He showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
The gods of my people were incredibly powerful. I don't mean they were powerful like a skilled mage. I mean they destroyed entire cities. They shattered mountains. So no, they might not literally be gods, but they're a lot worse than whatever you're thinking.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual, and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganon and Gillinane, 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillinane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elganon and Gillinane are worse than Solus, we don't have time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind, but this time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Harding, are you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
What are you doing, Mithy? Illuvian, Illuvian. Alright. I will be back in just a moment, my loves. in the back again. Alright. Let's see what's going on.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
You're not fine, Harding.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
Thank you for the welcome back.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Well then.
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
And goodbye.
Strife? Earlin?
What are you doing back in Arlethan?
Long story.
Isn't it always with you? And did I hear you're going by Rook now?
Nev, this is Strife and Earlin. They're veil jumpers, like me. Experts in elven magic. I worked with them before Harding and Varric recruited me.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Solus's ritual, isn't it? Thought you were supposed to stop him. Or did unforeseen complications lead to unforeseen consequences? Again.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade and two somethings got pulled out. Or some ones, I mean. Two of the Evanuris, Elganan and Gillinane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evanuris.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
I was really hoping the Dreadwolf was lying to us about all of this.
He's the god of lies. But some things are sacrosanct, even to him. He might be a bastard, but he's a damn sight better than the Evanuris.
there's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
Of all the ancient things to unearth, of course it had to be two of the Evanuris. And of course it had to be you that unearthed them.
Back off.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Eolin, all right?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper Camp. It's just south of here.
Balara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
I wonder if we would have seen different people if I had taken a different background.
Never been to this part of Arlathan before. This fog's strange.
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that suit of armor is moving. Eyes open.
Gotcha. Oh, people.
Hi.
Where'd you come from?
Balara? Balara Luther. Strife and Eolin sent us to find you.
Wait, didn't you used to be a Veil Jumper? You left with Varric. What was your name?
Rook. At least, that's the nickname Varric gave me.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. Our gods, Elganon and Gillinane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Think I prefer to stay in one piece, yeah.
Right, me too. But I think I can find a way out. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Got like a little techie girl following us around now.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
Nothing. Okay. Valuables, valuables. Wait. Iron hardwood, cool. Going to need that for crafting more than likely. Check check around the corner here real quick before we go across. Nothing? Nothing. I don't see anything yellow glowy over there. So we're gonna take this across. But I see a glowy over there. Yes, I do. Give me the loot. Are you going? Ooh, blacksmith tools. Alright. Alright, alright. My controller's a little messed up for some reason. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Just to double check it, can I interact with these fireflies at all? No? Alright. Well, I assume they're fireflies. They look like fireflies.
Demons! Right where we need to go.
Then let's deal with them quick.
Right button to select companion's ability. Each companion has their own special ability. Then you can pick from the... Alright. Interesting. Alright. Show... I got a level up already. Alright. Level up, level up, level up. Double check
Any
the
ideas on what the
signs.
artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Nice to find ruins that haven't been picked clean.
Most people are too afraid to go this deep into Arlathan, except us veil jumpers.
With how wild the magic's been here, I don't blame them.
Nope, don't blame them at all. It's spooky out here.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Haha. Got crystals. Okay, so that's cool. You can find little... You can actually jump over things like that. Cool.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
You mean this power crystal?
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go. Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
You got company. You speed a dodge, indicator around your head will flash and there's an incoming attack.
Got company.
Taking damage. Alright.
We'll see who ends this. Got us at range. We're not alone. Fire! Watch it!
Any more enemies? Yep, more enemies.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Most excellent. Give me them truffles. That's not what I wanted. Why is my controller doing that? Why do you do that?
So you're really Nev Gallus? The detective from Minrathis?
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen Harel? The real Fen Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillenane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it.
Fangirling. Got a little bit of a fangirl over here. It's cute. It is adorable. Hi there, buddy.
Damn, another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
What's over here?
Someone met a bad end here.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
We have found the usurper's archive spirit. It is not the Dreadwolf's creation as we surmised, but another's. You can guess whose. Removing it could be risky, but leaving it equally so. I await your orders, Lord Elgarnon. Elgarnon. I don't know if that does. I don't know if we can actually do anything right there.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
It'd be cool if you could find gold and stuff in boxes. Okay, healing's that button. Healing is that button. Potion. Okay. Twin of the Veil. Common mage knife. It's a little better. Uh-oh. This is not gonna be fun.
These constructs! It means I was right. Right about what? About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Wreck your butts. Oh hey, an enemy finally dropped something.
So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Nope, nothing I can do there. Those butterflies look like something I should be able to interact with. Uh-oh. Hey there, ugly.
Mythalinast. Darkspawn.
So this is what they have Darkspawn looking like now, huh?
Time for a fight!
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Poor Hala didn't deserve that.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
I'm on it.
The controls are gonna take a minute for me to get used to. Oh, hello, Nemi. Hello, Walido. How you doing?
Company, get ready. Well, Rook, that goes to you.
Wasn't expecting an early stream. This is going to hopefully be the new schedule.
Behind you, look out!
I wonder what the ogres are gonna look like too.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlothan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven Gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
We did actually do that, right? Okay. Haha. This doesn't look dangerous at all.
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
furthermore. Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. No, I missed.